Alright guys, and I'm back. I apologize for that. Now I'm gonna level with you real quickly. I've been away for quite a while. I can't even remember the last time I recorded for Enna. So I'm a little off on where we're at. I do remember in the last set we did at least do a few companion quests, which is awesome. But I'm gonna save the rest of them for a future set. Probably the next set, if I'm remembering correctly. Anywho, while I was away, I did do a few things off screen, specifically the stuff over here at Empress de Leon. I went there, got the keep, did all that fun stuff. I didn't record it because I wanted to. I didn't want to show it really that much. Well, I wanted to show it, but time restraints. I'm recording this literally the day before it comes out, and I don't have the time to record that, plus everything else I wanted to do, edit, upload, and all that fun stuff. So, sadly, I had to put that on hold. Um, I'm not sure if I included this in the last set, but I also made, or got a secret quest done to get a special or helmet for Enna. So, we have that. You'll see it at some point in time when we're going through Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. I've also been mostly grinding out equipment, there we go, for my main party. So, yeah, fun stuff there, here and there. That's about it, really. I'm going to actually kind of rush through Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. I've played this so many times I can do this backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards without thinking about it, pretty much. Okay, let's get to it.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Dorian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Now, I've never actually done this quest after going to the Fade, so I'm looking forward to see if there's any differences. Alright, so our party with Enna was Cassandra, Cole, and Solus. Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's go. I also want your guys' opinion on something. I'm planning on doing a Devil May Cry binge series binge, which is Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, and the remake. If you'd like to see that, feel free to post a comment saying, motherfucker, play it, and I'll be doing that in the relative near future. Not exactly sure which day yet. But we'll see about that. I'll probably post a video about it later. Anyway, time to be quiet for cutscenes.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Labelle. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to ending this civil war.
As do I, my friend. The Empire needs stability and security, now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart, Inquisitor, perhaps you will look into something for me. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Really don't like him. Oh, fuck you too, guys. Okay. So I mentioned this in the other two playthroughs, I'm going to mention it here. We have a court approval that we have to do. Unfortunately, if you play any other race other than human, the Orlesians are going to look down their noses at you, and you'll lose points right out the gate. If you're human, I believe you start with 50. I believe, though, it's especially critical against elves because the Orlesians basically view them as, well, I believe less than second-class citizens. They view them more as slaves, I guess is a good way of putting it, but I'm not 100% sure. I think they may have been emancipated, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I do know that they view Qunari as pretty much oxes, so it's kind of weird. So we're going to try and get our best to get that up to max. Boop. Get that. Give it to you, just to get a little extra points. Found it. By doing nice things, you get extra points. By playing the game, you get points, and fun shit like that. So basically, be a snobbish royal prick, and you can get more points. So, yay, fun stuff. Now, this is kind of annoying, the hollow statuettes. There are 11 that you can get, I believe, this included, and that's it. And there are more doors, and there are they're used to unlock doors, and there are more doors than there are hollow statuettes. So you won't get all the stuff. Kind of annoying. I will use it just to demonstrate. You'll come across doors like these. Any hollow opening will have a hollow statuette you can put into it to gain access to. So there are some doors that'll have more than one, some will have 3, and it's kind of annoying. Okay, not kind of annoying, very annoying. I'll be going through very specific ones so I can get access to everything. Not looking forward to this. It's been a while since I've been here. So, yay, fun shit. We also have access to this. Hi.
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Oh, fuck you too. I'm not sure if it was night here last time I was here, or if it was day. I'm not sure if it changes depending on which storyline you finish first. Or which quest you finish first. So we can eavesdrop in some locations. Every eavesdrop point, by the way, has a, as you'll see here. I'll be quiet while they do this.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Okay, so each point you can get extra information, which you can give to Liliana later on, which will give you more EXP points. Pretty much it. Every single eavesdrop point has a bit of information you can get, but not always will you get it right away. So you may have to come back there a little bit later to get it. Rather annoying. Let me open this door. You can also get this type of stuff to get the scandalous secrets. There are also these coins, like the what DLC was it? It was one of the DLCs for Dragon Age 2. The one with Felicia Day as Talus. Like the coins you can get there, you can get them here as well, and you throw them to a little lake, and yay, points.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Firtiaman.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Particularly Cole, assuming you can get him to pay attention.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Ambraste watch over us all.
Alright, so enough of me prattling on about what you can do here. Let's continue on with the game. Yay! It's been a while since I played Dragon Age for you guys, so I'll be a little rusty. Love the game though, still. A lot of fun. Come on. There we are. Vestibule, Winter Palace. And over here? No. I'm trying to keep a mental map in my head of all the locations of everything we need. And probably going to fail horribly with that. Let's see here. There it is. What do we get?
Waste of time.
Okay, so I failed that time, but thankfully there should be no one right here. So we're pretty much going to be going back and forth until we get them all. About the only thing I can't say I have a good grasp on is all the... There we go. All the coin locations. They are a bitch to find. And I'm fairly certain I'm gonna miss that one. But these ones I can do pretty easily.
Waste of time.
Fuck. We just have to go away for a little bit and then come back. Usually it's whenever the minimap refreshes that fixes it. Nope. Come on, refresh that fucking thing. Every time a main storyline event happens at the Winter Palace, the who are you? Oh. The thing changes. There we are. So yeah, every time we do a main storyline event where something happens with a cutscene, we can't access the old ones of these before. Alright, now here. Let's go up here. Locked. Locked. Jump. So we gotta run around. Come on, I want to get this. So let's run down the end of the hall and back. This is what's going to take up most of the time here.
I had no idea.
There we go. Doing shit like that. Rather annoying. Duke Gaspard.
am now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Lavellen. Shepherd and leash of the Wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful, champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine, the Lady Inquisitor's Elven serving man, Solus, Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Ponley, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor.
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauty. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Alright guys, give me a second, I'm sorry. I noticed just as we're coming to the ballroom that the recorder was glitching a bit. So I'm going to reset it just to be safe to make sure everything's fine. Apologies. Alright, so apparently I was hearing shit. So, the recorder is still relatively new for me. I'm still trying to get all the kinks worked out, so I apologize for that. Anyways, continue. Run. Who's over there? Okay, here we can talk to Josephine. I'm not going to do that because that takes up time. Celine's probably out there. Don't want to talk to her yet. Over here, Colin. Liliana will be there a little later on, so yeah. Also, I'm going to mention this once we get to their side. There is a game-breaking glitch involving this specific door. Not on this side of the doorway, though. So, I'll explain in more detail once we get to their side. All I'd say is make sure you save before using it.
Good. I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be off focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Okay. So I'm going to explain real quickly about a little bit about game design, just a little bit, because I do have some experience in creating maps. I know, hard to believe, huh? Bear in mind that this is from a tool editing software that I used to play with when I was younger, but it did give me a good understanding of how games are built. So, right here at this doorway, there is something called a transition script. It transitions you from one map to another. This is used to, get from A to B with to save on load time and how to explain it? It's to save on processing power, I believe. I really suck at explaining this shit. But there's a glitch with this transition screen, or transition point. I believe what happened is that there are two transition markers at this exact point. One takes you to the doorway, and one glitches the game. Not sure if that's the case or if something like that. I've had that happen a few times when I was fiddling around with the transitions in the tool editor I used to use. The basic point is, if you're close to the door, or too close to the door, you'll trigger the second one that will glitch the game. It'll basically put you into a perpetual loading screen. So what you want to do is be as far from the door as possible to transition safely. So keep that in mind when you're fiddling around with that. There's Cassandra. And enough of that. And for those wondering what tool software I'm referring to, there is a free-to-play MMO out right now called Neverwinter. I'm going to explain this real quickly again while I stand here. Neverwinter is a IP that was originally owned by BioWare, I think. The game I played was called Neverwinter Nights. They basically sold the rights to it, and it was re-released as Neverwinter. Neverwinter Nights, one of the expansion packs came with a tool editing software. Basically allowed you to create your own maps, your own areas, armor, basically DM for those who are Dungeons & Dragons fans. And I did that a lot, to the point that I got a basic, and I use basic very... I emphasize that a lot. A basic understanding of tool editing software, or game editing, I should say. Yo.
We're not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
But I want to bother you.
Interesting.
So yeah, that's the point.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room. The one of the garden. Statuette.
Alrighty then. Now there are a few other things we can do before I dump there. Coin.
I should look around.
What these coins give us are 1 point of court approval. Is that a leaf? 1 point of court approval, which we don't really need, so... Solus! Hello.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
Do you have any interest in dancing?
A great deal. Although dancing with an elven apostate would win you few favors with the court. Perhaps once our business here is done.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the faith. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Have you encountered any trouble with the noble?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of them. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
I'll be back.
And well.
Alrighty. Actually, remember, we got a helmet, which is an Elysian mask. Oh, I can't equip it. That kind of sucks. Oh well. let's eavesdrop.
Boring.
Fuck. Alright, there's one right here. Let's do that one quickly. Whoa. What? There we go.
Boring.
Motherfucker. Grab that. Let's talk to him. Skip through all that. Ask him if Gaspar is your nephew. Get 5 approval. And that's it. Eavesdrop again. Use those Elven ears.
Waste of time.
Motherfucker. There's no one over here. Again. Never pass down free EXP, you know? Oops, sorry. You know what? Never mind that. I have a guide up already showing you all this is. Well, sort of. Yo.
Inquisitor Elven, go and head into the servants' wing if you've any of that. Not one else gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is just collect the hollow statues. I believe that my Lilith playthrough has all of the information you need. As well as probably Nexus as well. One of those two definitely has it. With the exception of the coins, because those things are a bastard to find. Philippe is the Juck. Get extra points. I will do the court approval though, because, well, I kind of need that. Run, 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 run.
My Lady Inquisitor.
May we have a word? It is very important. The Empress has sent us with a message for you. I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor. Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspar is defeated. That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance. As soon as Gaspar is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time. Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Wow, everyone loves me. But yeah, if you were able to finish all this with a 100 court approval, you gain a little something something, or access to a special cutscene. So I'll toss all these coins in. All right. Then over here, eavesdrop a little bit because we kind of need to do it.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tile.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't need evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Alrighty. So basically we can choose a agent here, I think. Basically you choose, yeah, the mage need to be put under heel, or the Templars, and you get an agent to go with it. So, just to get the thing. Extra agent. We need 3 hollow statuettes to gain access to that door. And for some reason, no one notices me climbing this lattice.